no.
Miami no good on that time either. Kansas City leading by 9. Green with the ball. George picks him up. And Howard with the stuff.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's George. Takes it inside. And it's Paul George with the finish.
You know, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
On the wing, Green. It's Schrempf on the wing. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
You got off.
Yeah, and the size of Schrempf there makes it difficult on the D, really forcing them to
Been a while
have
since
the
I played
foul
some line
on the way
for
up.
He will have 3.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
This one for 3. Here's Howard. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Embiid with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And George with the stuff.
That's a play that's all about positioning. Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A nice shot by Embiid.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size. And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Outside, George. Kick out to Giannis. Pass the ball. Latrey. Outside Howard. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for Kansas City. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely...
The routine. 23.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Kansas City.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys
this is easy work.
up for
Give me a
success.
second.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. both teams making some changes here. Now here is Smith. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Red outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Smith outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Michael Red.
You know, guys, I'm not sure Smith gets enough credit for how well he uses his body inside. Earned his trip to the free throw line.
J.R. Smith hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Kansas City leading by 5. Here's Red for 3. Gordon. And they recover it. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah,
Oh no,
like
that's terrible.
I'm
so sorry.
Right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
From the inbound, Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Gordon. Back to Ball. Pass to Smith. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Red with the steal. Turkoglu outside. Inside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Adebayo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Deep 2 from Ball. Olajuwon. Nice D from Sabonis.
I bet I was
Great rim
daydreaming.
protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Doubled by Smith. Here's Turkoglu. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Oh, the definition of a stretch forward. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Ball. Here's Olajuwon. Good D by Olajuwon.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Fires the 3. And Kansas City misses again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
They get it back. And Michael Red gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for your home team.
Out to Shrimp. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Kansas City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Schrempf with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. Nice D from Sabonis. Turkoglu outside. .116 left in the first half. And stolen by Elijah Wan.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both. From the line. Kansas City leading by 5. Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Kansas City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:02 left to play here in the half. Outside, Green. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's pure strength from Draymond Green. When he gets hit, he still finds a way to score it.
For Miami, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And so Kansas City now leading by 5.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Howard slams it home.
This is a lethal combination of size and skill. Dwight Howard doing work.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And so he hits both.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game. That in and of itself is a skill. That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. This game is all even.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Kansas City's ball. Howard with it. 17 points in the game. And Green slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's George missing.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
So that'll be it for the first half. With a fairly even battle underway in this one. Kansas City ahead. They lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Aaron Gordon. David Aldridge, what's the status?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Kansas City. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. And that's a potentially devastating injury that will keep him out not just the rest of today, but quite a while too. That is just awful to hear. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
outside ball.
Well, this is the long reach of Sean Livingston. He is able to get into the space of shooters and really impede their ability to take a good shot.
Pass to Gasol. Tipped away. One-on-one fast break. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And so Gasol will bring it up for Kansas City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Livingston. Back to Howard. Shoots it. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I'll tell you, the catch and shoot Dwight Howard, that's the modern NBA necessity. Make shots.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here's Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. There's Ball with the 3. Ice. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Sabonis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
To the paint. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
For Miami, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Free throw good, Smith.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
Miami trailing. For the tie. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Olajuwon. That one doesn't go. And Kansas City will go the other way with it.
Motherfucking voodoo shit. We'll call it timeout. Fuck that.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
That's some Harry Potter shit. Nigga just, nah, nigga. The fuck?
Several teams changing it up here.
That shit is impossible what just happened.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Smith. Back to Green.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Second chance shot. And Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the 3-pointer. Smith's got 6.
Gotta know Smith is on the prowl for revenge when you sink on him. I mean, great response from the young man.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Olajuwon outside. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Just 5 to shoot. And Green slams it in.
Boy, Draymond Green attacking off the dribble drive. The big man with a tremendous move.
Home team foul.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm entertained.
And here's Olajuwon for 3.
At least he made it interesting.
And good coming off the assist from Hito Turkoglu. He's got 5.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Shreve with it. Turkoglu picks him up. Pass to Olajuwon. Turkoglu grabs the board.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
Home team foul.
Kansas City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Personal foul. Second team.
Free throw good, Red. Eight seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. For 3. And so it's Kansas City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them.
Division team. 52.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kansas City leading by 6. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And now Turkoglu running the floor all by himself.
Well, Danny Green specializes on the defensive end of the floor, gets a strip, and makes it easy on his teammates.
Ball with the bucket.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Embiid with the steal. To the middle. Here's Shreve. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
From deep. And they get it back. Out to the wing. Turkoglu outside. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. And Ball slams it in.
Getting airborne. Lonzo able to explode off the court and be there for the big alley-oop.
There's the triple. And again, Miami with the triple. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Miami.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
So it's Miami now. 4-point game.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Here's Howard. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Howard.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And it's ball penetrating. Yep, it counts.
And ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Outside, George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. So he gets them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Turkoglu. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 9-point Kansas City lead.
Boy, it's a risky move to pull up from three-point range on the break, but it's a shot he's very comfortable with.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
We see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
A 3.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. And Kansas City leads by 9.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
To the middle.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
.36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Five on the clock. Pass to Howard. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Miami. Yes!
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
To the right side. Money!
That was pretty fucking dumb. You got so lucky. Oh my God.
With the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession
Wes,
and not the score.
let's go.
This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, Kevin, they'll go for the quick foul here. To try and stretch the game.
I ain't gonna lie, we friends after this. Win or lose, add me, bro. Good game. I'll say that.